In this video, we'll see what is index and what is match function. Now, I have some ranks here like India, China, UK, USA, UK, Canada, and Nepal, and I want to know India stands on which rank. So I can use match function here. Match is lookup, so this is my lookup, and I'll select this range and 0 for exact match. Now, see, India is standing on the first rank, right? Suppose if I type China, China is on the second rank. UK is on the fourth rank. Likewise, if I type a rank here, I should get the country. So this is also possible. I'll write match. It's saying lookup value. I'll write index, and it's saying array. So this is the table array that I'll select, comma, the column number. So I'll select this cell. Now India is on the first rank. Suppose 2. So China. 5th, so that's Canada. 6 for Nepal, and 7 for reference error, so there is no 7, right? So this is how we can do that. So we can use index function for that, in which I have to simply select the table array and the raw number, and here I have to select the lookup value, the table array, and the 0. Now this table array has not calculated all. Yeah, now if I type Nepal, it will work for me as well. Yeah. Now we'll see one more example into that. Suppose I want column and row number I have, and I want to use index. So how do I do that? So index, this is the table array that I have, comma, it's asking for a raw number. So raw number will be here and column number is here. Now see, on the first row, first column, so what is the number? So this is the first row on this graded colored one, 48, and the first column. Suppose first row, second column, so I should write 2 here, so that is 65, right? Suppose if I write, let's say I want this third row and the fourth column, which is 45, so 3 and 4, so I'll get 45. Yeah, so this is how the index function can be used as well. Please try this. Thank you. In this video, we'll learn how to use index and match together with the help of if error to find error in the data given. Now in this given data, we have some names and the PAN numbers given, and this is another data which have the PAN numbers but which are not in order. Now what do I want? I suppose these are 2000 PAN numbers, and I have 2000 clients list, right? Now I cannot spend my weeks to find the matching, right? What I want, I will type index and match here, and if it is matches with something, suppose this 13613C, now this exactly matches with Mariam Syed, so I should get Mariam Syed name here. So this is possible with the help of index and match. So let's see, index, I'll select the array, I'll lock this, comma, I'll use match. Now this is what I want to match, and this is the array, so I'll log this as well, 0 for exact match, and I'll close 2 brackets, and this is how I got Mariam Syed, if you can see, right? See, this is Mariam Syed. Now let me drag it. Now Disha Motwani 14D, so this is Disha Motwani's PAN number, right? So this is I'm getting the answer. Now suppose I do not want this NA. Instead of that, I want to have an error like PAN not found. So I can add if error before that. So what I'll do, if error, comma, PAN not found. I'll close the bracket and I'll redrag it. So wherever there is an error, it will say PAN not found. What I can do, I can go here and give it tags that contain as PAN not found. So wherever there is PAN not found, it will show me an error which will also be highlighted, right? So this is how in just 1 second, in just 1 minute, I must say, we can solve this problem with the help of index match, and we can also add if error and the conditional formatting, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this. Please try it yourself. Thank you. Now we'll see what is formula auditing under this formula tab. Under this tab, we see a lot of different options: trace precedence, trace dependence, remove arrows, show formula, error checking, evaluate formula, and watch window. We are going to learn what are these. Mostly this is for the use of for the accountants and auditors. They're always working and want to know which information is coming from where, but in general everybody uses that. Now we'll see the sum of all this information. Now how do you make sum? We make sum by the help of sum function. So let me type and let me select the entire range. So here I'm getting the sum, but I have selected the entire range. Now let's calculate the same thing by different method. I'm not selecting the range. Instead, I'm giving a comma after every cell. So again, I'm getting the same answer. And lastly, I can use a formula to get the same answer. And again, it's going to fetch me the same answer. Alright, now how does this trace precedent work? Now if I click here, it's going to show me that this is the precedent where this is appearing from here. So this is the range that I have selected. How do I remove arrow? I can remove arrow from here. Now if I click here, this formula, this 75, where am I getting this for this function we have used? So where am I getting 75 and how? So it is the total of all this. So we did it manually with the help of comma, right? So it's showing us the source and how the source has appeared. So all the arrows will be shown. Now if you have selected the range, only one range, the one arrow will be shown. But if you have selected with comma, different arrows will show that this is appearing from there. I'll remove. I think we did the same way, the formula also. Let's check. Trace precedent, it's going to show us again the same. Now here, I want to multiply with this. So what I'll do, I'll make this as absolute reference and multiply by this cell. And I'm going to drag it. Alright. Now this all is appearing from here. So I will find trace dependent. So these all are dependent on 55. Suppose if I change 55, so these all are going to be changed as well. So let me remove arrow, let me change 55, let me make it 65, and all this information is up. So these all are dependent on it. This is how we can remove arrow. What is show formula? That is control tilde. The shortcut is if I click here, so all the formulas and the functions will be revealed. Now what is the shortcut? Control tilde. So tilde we see under the escape button, right? We have horizontal 1 2 3 for the numerals. Before 1 on our keyboard, there's one small button that names tilde here. So control tilde will show all the functions and formula that we have put in the entire sheet. Now error checking. Now suppose I want to check the error, so I'll click here. So if there is no error, it will show there is no error. Otherwise, how many kinds of errors we get in Excel that we have already learned in the separate class. Now evaluate formula. So it's going to evaluate formula for me. So what we did here in 75, it's A1 plus B1 plus C1. So let's evaluate. So A1 is 5 plus B1 is 10, which is exactly same. So it's giving me total 15. It's 15 plus C1. C1 is 15, so total 30. So it's actually calculating and evaluating that how this 75 has happened with the help of this formula. Now what is D1? It's 20. So as and when we click evaluate, it's going to fetch us. Now lastly, 15 to 25 is 75. So this is how you can evaluate the formula. Now this watch window, it's very interesting. I have two numbers here, 5 plus 5 and 2, that totals comes to 7. Now watch window can be used in a big sum where you have long data with you, and you know it's so long that you have to scroll down all the time to check the figures changing. Suppose a long balance sheet, a long P&L account, a long amount which actually reflects by the changes. So let's see how does it do that. Now this can be the simplest example on earth that how you learn this watch window. Now I have E10 and F10. So let me do the total of E10 plus F10. So on this raw 100 and 10 is equals to E10 plus F10. Now the total is 7 exactly. Suppose if we go up and make it 5, so the total should be 10 now. Yeah, but again it's very complicated. I have to all the time scroll down. Now this watch window can help. Let me click on the watch window. Yeah, and if you can see, delete, I'll add a new watch window, and what I'll add this, and I want to watch this. All right, I'll go up. Now whatever changes I make here, suppose let's say I'll make it 10 and 15, so it's going to be 25. So the value is 25 exactly, because of course 10 plus 15 is 25. So here I can check. I don't have to scroll down all the time in order to check what the change is happening. Again, let's do one thing. Let me put 2 plus 3, that's 5. So exactly it is 5, and it's showing that this F110, which is the bottom cell, is total of E10 plus F10, and the value is this. Again, I can put my watch window here, or I can again take it here. I mean, I can move it the way I want, and it's going to show me the figures like that. So again, I hope you have understood what is formula auditing and how fantastically you can use all these things. These are the simplest example to save time and to make it even clearer. I hope you have enjoyed. Please try it yourself. Thank you.